folks, and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to have a look at the Zombie Oracle deck. This was created by Orsi from the YouTube channel Orsi. I'll put a link to the deck and the channel in the description box down below. This this Oracle deck is actually quaint, full of colour. Actually, quaint's the wrong word. Quirky is the word I'm going to put. It's not quaint, it's quirky. It's all zombie themed, obviously, the Zombie Oracle, and the colours, the imagery really is amazing. It really is. Now, Orsi has created a downloadable guidebook that goes with this deck, and I will also link that in the description box. What I find with Oracle cards, sometimes we can have an Oracle deck and you can have a sort of transcription or interpretation from the creator. But with Oracle decks, sometimes I feel that you can sort of add more or see them from a different angle. Now we have this card here. Okay, these are the backs of the cards. They're lovely, lovely texture, that plasticky feel from playing cards, which are pliable, shuffleable, and actually feel lovely in your hand. They really do. Now this card is, this particular one, when I turn it around to show you, is the card that I saw when this deck was in production, and I have to say it grabbed me straight away. Now the interpretation for this card is sort of injury and fear. Okay, that's how the creator has interpreted that, as injury and fear. So I'll just read that so that you can get a grasp of what I'm saying. It's so you've been bitten. Okay, that's the card. So let's have a look. So you've been bitten. Though luck, scary changes are coming. You're becoming something you never meant to be. You're on the way to be the thing you feared the most. Or perhaps, are you sure you've been bitten? Is the scar actually there signalling the beginning of the inevitable, or is this just a false alarm? Before deciding to give up on even trying, make sure you're checking the wound. It might not be as bad as you think. So bite mark here, you're looking at a wound, you're looking at a hurt, you're looking at something that you might have been affected by in the past, and you're going into a situation now, and the scar from whatever's happened in the past could be affecting the way you are dealing with issues in the here and now. But what I also see with this card, and this is where interpretation of the card is down to the reader, in the sense that it depends on the situation. So if we're looking at something where somebody's venturing out to do something and they might be hesitant to take steps because, you know, they say that the old saying, once bitten, twice shy. Or if you're using this within a tarot reading, it's looking very positive and a person setting out doing something new. Could it be that you've been bitten by something, by a bug, the tarot bug, and you're deciding to collect decks, or everything is suddenly all tarot because you have gone down that tarot rabbit hole because you've been bitten by that bug? Or it could be you've been bitten by the bug to study more on a particular topic that you find interesting because it's feeding a desire that you want. You know, it's feeding knowledge, it's feeding your well, whether it be creativity, whether it be knowledge, whether it be an interest area. So depending on how it's drawn and depending on the energy you're getting between your reader, your querent and yourself, and the card, will determine what route you go when interpreting an oracle card. And that's what I like about oracle cards, that albeit you do have a meaning, a meaning or an interpretation, that it's always open for you to interpret how it sits with you. So that can be used in two ways, and I do see how it's definitely, you know, once bitten, twice shy type of thing, or bitten by a bug to do something. So always remember, when you're looking at cards, look at positive sides, look at negative sides, and go with your gut instinct. The next one is use it. So food for thought, being smart. And this is really good because, you know, as with the keeping in theme with the zombie oracle, you know, the zombies eat brains. what's been eating yours type of thing. But it's think before you go and make decisions about things, you know. Use your brain, you know, before it's too late. So that's an example as to how we would sort of read the, you know, your oracle decks. That's how I would approach it. You have chaos. What's creating chaos in your life? Clarity. The light of the moon leading the way. It was dark before, and that moon is shedding that light on something, so you're seeing the way to go. Company. Beware of the company you keep. Let's see, what do we have here? Let's just check that one there for company. Company. Friends, enemies. Yeah, time to run. They're here. You know, are they friends? Are they enemies that you're with? Making sure you keep good company. Fake news. Not everything you see on Facebook is always the truth. You know. Let's have a look. False safety. So false safety are things around you as they seem. You know, have you been lured into a false sense of security that maybe somebody out there is actually using your ideas, you know, watching how you progress first before doing likewise to see if you trip up and to learn from your mistakes, that sort of thing. Fear. Fear, look at that. That's very good for fear. All the handprints on the door. Fuel. Fuel your ideas, you know. Feel that well. Hiding. What are you hiding from? What can't you see? Inside threat. Now, inside threat, I thought, how could you interpret inside threat? For me, if I was to look at that without looking at the guidebook, the inside threat is, are you destroying your own thoughts, plans and ideas by not taking the necessary action to put them into practice? Are you missing the boat because you're procrastinating too much? You know, is the problem not your surroundings, but in here and in here, that you're not, you know, you don't have self-belief, etc. That sort of thing. Here, inside threat, we've got unexpected issues or a blind spot. Okay, yeah, so what are you not seeing, you know? Let's have a look. Joy. Oh, yes, find that time for peace and joy, making an effort to be happy. Last attempt. Look at that. My goodness. Let go. Okay, what are you hanging on to that no longer serves you? Let go of it. New beginnings. Okay. It's very much like our death card in a tarot deck, isn't it? Sort of new beginnings, change, and everything blossoming from what was there, you know. Outside threats. So now we had inside threat. We're looking at outside threat. Your environment. Is it right for you? Is it conducive to a successful project, etc.? Look up to the company you keep again. Pretty similar there to the company that you keep. Overwhelmed. What's getting you down? What do you need to do? Do you need to hand back some responsibility to others that you're not carrying the load? Possibilities. The possibilities are endless. You know, we have to sort of step back and look at all our possibilities. Look at that road leading into the distance. You know, everybody could travel the same road, but everybody's experience on that road would be very different because there are so many possibilities. Points of view. Okay, look at the points of view. How do you see things? Do you maybe need to step back and reassess a situation? Maybe the way you're looking at something at the moment is not how it's meant to be seen. Are you picking things up wrongly? Are you giving the wrong message? Be prepared. Prepared. Okay. Resilience. You're having to get up again and again after a problem because you're resilient and strong and you can just do it because that's your personality. Rest. That's final rest, that, isn't it? Very final. Let's have a look and see what it says here about rest. Physical exhaustion. Yes, physical exhaustion. Listen to your body. When it says, I'm tired, then sleep. Because when you're not awake and strong and alert, that's when your whole physical being can just crumble. Safety. Safety. Ensure your own safety when you're setting out to do things in life. Protect yourself and, you know, don't rush in where angels fear to tread. Check what's around you. Sign. What signs are you seeing or are you not seeing? you know, but signs are also gut feelings. So remember to listen to any signs that you see, hear, or feel. Skill. Okay, skill. What do you need to upskill in? Solution. Okay, solution. Now this is very fitting with the times that we found ourselves recently. Solution for the likes of COVID, your vaccination, but this is a solution to an issue that's been around. Of course, we're talking about the zombie oracle, so that's a solution to stop people changing and morphing. Toxicity. What is not working for you? What is poisoning your ideas? What is not helping you? What's creating that lowness? What's stopping your plans from growing? So poisonous words. Let's have a look what it says here. Words can be poisonous too, and they have an equally long effect. Very true. So with toxicity, we have to watch what we say, and also sometimes what other people say too. Okay. Treat. Take a break, have a treat. Turning. What's changing? What's turning? What's morphing? Are you building a project? Are you doing something that is getting bigger and bigger and going the way you want it to? And warning. Listen to warnings. Okay, warnings aren't there for the fun of it. They're there to keep you safe. And if something doesn't feel right, then it's not. Okay. So that is the Zombie Oracle by Orsi from Orsi. Okay, and those are the backs and the fronts. Okay, lovely colours in the cards, such detail. I like the font. It's very clear. It's very fitting with the theme, and it's a great theme to have for Halloween. So if any of you are reading tarot for Halloween, or reading oracle cards, if you're using tarot, this is a great deck to accompany them in giving messages. And I also feel that this would work well with my Deviant Moon. I think it would work well with the likes of the Darkwood Tarot and the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot, because they're all sort of Halloween themed. Now you can make, get a tin on make playing cards and for the deck, but I've got a lovely crocheted pocket here that's my sister made that this is going to be living in. So there we go, once again that beautiful deck by Orsi. Thank you very much, Orsi, and I'll see you online soon. So everyone, I hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough. This is a great little oracle deck, perfect, like I say, for the season we're in. And actually when you're reading it, that albeit you do have there, like I say, the interpretations of the images by Orsi, it's also open for you to be able to put your own interpretations to it as well. And this is the pocket in which I will be keeping this oracle deck. So I hope you've enjoyed that walkthrough, and I shall see you again soon. Some Kickstarters from, oh gosh, back end of last year are due to come out now. They've been a year in the making, so looking forward to seeing them shortly, and I'll be back to share them with you when they do finally arrive. Take care. Have a good afternoon.